Hi guys, so this morning we are going to be going to my mother's side. I mean where my mother came from, basically her own family, which is to go see her brothers and her sisters. So in our tradition, when someone dies, even when they've heard that the person has died, even when they've seen the corpse, if you didn't go officially with items to tell them that you've lost the person, they will not take it that the person is dead. So we were given like a list of things to buy, which some of them are in here. So in here I have, this is garden egg. If you don't know what garden egg looks like, it looks like this. It's a vegetable. So this is a garden egg, and this is cola nuts, and we also have bitter cola. We have grinded snuff and alligator pepper. So that's what we're going. That's some of the things. We're also going to go with a crate of a crate of beer and a crate of mineral, and the goat that is at the back there. So let me show you the goat. So we're going to carry one of this. We'll try to mix it because this is Sprite. The one on that day is Coke, so we'll try to mix it like Sprite and Coke to make it one crate. So a crate of this has like 24, and then a crate of this beer, I got Champion lager beer, and we're going to go with this Lord dry gin as well. We're going to add to that local gin. The house is very much still under construction. We're not yet done, so that's why you're seeing it looks like this. That's where my mom is going to be buried, but that place is still very much under construction. Let me show you the goats. If you can't hear me very well, it's the generator. We're in Nigeria, so you need a generator to survive. So that's the goats that we are going with. It has to be a she goat. See? Guess how much I bought these goats? These are expensive for. So we're going to go with that. And this is some of the compound. Yeah. Still very much all these places are going to do a lot of work with it. It's in the village. When you're cooking, you have like an outside kitchen, so that's like an outside kitchen. Here is going to be the inside kitchen, but we have an outside kitchen. Okay, the generator is in that room. I hope you guys can hear me and hear me well. So yeah, this is the local gin I was talking about. My sister is just pouring it into the container because we have to buy it in bulk to save a little bit of money. So right now, I'm waiting for the driver to come pick us, and then we will start heading there. Now they gave us early in the morning, so we're going to go there this morning and see them. So whenever the driver comes, we leave. Okay. So after I waiting for a while, the road that leads to where my grandfather's compound is, like the road that leads to the entrance of our street, was still under construction. So the driver couldn't really enter into the compound as at that day. So what we did was to use this bike to pick some things slowly but slowly. So that's the yam that we are going to be added. I think I didn't show you guys the yam, so we had to use bike to pick some things all the way to the main road, so that when the driver comes, we'll just put everything in the car and he will take us to the compound. So this was me on the road, just testing my skills of riding bike again after nearly 2 years of not riding bike. But yeah, we carried the thing and then we get to the compound, and this was what happened. So from here onward, I'm going to be doing the voiceover just to interpret what literally went on in here for those that are not from my dialect to understand what they are saying. So these were all us, my sisters, my aunties, my uncles, and then the family that my mother came from. Like people who are not really their father by blood, but others will come because community in our community is more of a communal kind of things. So that's my grandfather there on the wall. He died in he was buried in 2019. So this is like this place is, we call it Afe. It's like it's like a room that is built specifically for purposes like this. So when there is any event, everybody will be gathering in this particular house, not the main building. So yeah, we all arrived and it was time for my uncles to say their words. They all said their words, and then it was time for me to also say my word as well. And this was me and my sister. We stood up, explained, you have to bring out the things that you brought with from your house, introduce it, keep them at the table, call the names and say exactly what they are. And that was what we were doing here. And when you are done, I was pointing them to the goat that was outside, because we can't really drag goats inside the room, right? So after that, I went back to my seat, and then the next thing was for the elder to stand up and receive those things. So from the background, you will hear him chanting things like Irongma. That's the way we greet people when it's a traditional gathering. It's like you just greeting everybody. So when you say Irongma, everybody will say Iya. So Irongma, you say it 3 times. Irongma iya, Irongma iya, Irongma mado, iya. So when you say like the final one, they know that's the end. So what he's literally doing here is like, this is a traditional rite. It's like a ritual. So you give all the gifts here has significance. The garden egg, the bitter cola, cola nuts, alligator pepper, and the dry gin. They are like things for the elderly. They are things that shows respect for people who are more older than you. So these materials are always used in occasions like funerals, traditional marriages, things like that are like things that you're doing to show respect to the elders. Yeah, so you always use that. So what they do is they cut all these things pieces by pieces, and then he will take them, go out and pray, and then throw some of them on the floor for for our predecessors, for people, because no matter what we do, we still remember like our forefathers, people that have already died. They are not really excluded from things that are still happening now. So they would pour some, throw it for them, throw it with their right hand, and then the left hand are for like the bad people, right? Then they will do that for all the items that are left here. And then the next thing, the mineral is for like the women, the beer is for the young guys, then the yam is for everybody, the snap is also for like anybody that wants to drink anyway. But traditionally those are what it belongs to. You can see one of my uncles, they cutting those items. So what he was doing before was to talking about the local gin, the snap. So that's what he did there. So next thing, he's going to go with the pieces of the garden egg, bitter cola, and all that stuff. Then he will go with the mineral, he will go with the beer, he will go with the yams as well. Just listen a little bit if you will be able to pick up something. So that's basically it, and after that the other items will be shared among the people that are there. The goats will be killed, the yam will be cooked, and everybody will just eat. And now you have officially informed your mother's side of the family, the brothers, sisters, parents, grandparents, everybody, that your mother is dead and that you have fixed a date you want her to be buried. So they will now plan on how they are going to attend the funeral. That's basically what we went there to do.